Here's the easiest way to prove preterism, or the fact that Christ has already returned in the first century, through the scriptures. A lot of people go to Matthew 16, where Jesus says, "For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and that he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I say to you, some of you," talking to his disciples, "who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." In the classic response you'll get to this claim that this obviously means Christ had to have returned in the first century is, well, look a few verses later. That's where you'll have the transfiguration, where Christ is seen coming in his Father's glory. Here's why this doesn't work. When one compares Matthew 16 with its mirroring synoptics in Mark 9 and in Luke as well, you see a little bit of a different picture that proves something very, very important. In Mark 9, he says, "Truly I say to you, some of you who are standing here will not taste death before they see the kingdom of God has come with power." Hold on. The kingdom of God versus the Son of Man coming in his kingdom? Well, when did the kingdom of God come with power during the transfiguration? It didn't. The kingdom of God did not come with power at the transfiguration. How can I prove that? Well, in Acts 1, Jesus' disciples, after the transfiguration, ask him, "Jesus, at this point, will you restore the kingdom to Israel?" So obviously, the disciples had not seen the kingdom coming with power. Otherwise, they wouldn't have asked Christ, "When will the kingdom be restored to Israel?" The kingdom being restored to Israel is synonymous with the kingdom coming with power, guys. So, this verse is not at all regarding the transfiguration. By the way, it says the same exact thing in Luke as well. Matthew gives us the very Jewish understanding when the Son of Man comes in his Father's glory. Mark and Luke have a little bit more of your general Gentile understanding. And it's when the kingdom comes. The kingdom didn't come at the transfiguration, guys.